Hey guys, Tony, Circle Nation. I wanted to talk about $15 minimum wage, or the proposed $15 an hour minimum wage increase that's being put into the latest relief bill. I support it. I think if you know me or know the channel, you'd probably be able to guess that I support it, but I think it does come with some concern, but I don't think those concerns outweigh the good, for lack of a better term, that this type of legislation could cause. Because you have a situation where I feel like the vast majority of people in a lot of these sectors are just underpaid, and whether or not that's because they don't have unions, because they can't form unions, or because whatever the situation is, it would seem that the economy does better, and it's just overall beneficial when the majority of the population is being paid a wage that is supportive of the environment that they live in. Because when you have so many people, we see it today, when you have so many people that are underpaid, essentially, you don't have money to go back on when something comes up and you're fucked, essentially. If you have a family, you have people that commit suicide in order to not go bankrupt, so they don't bankrupt their family with medical bills. And that's horrendous and sad, but it's a reality that we have to address and fix, because I don't think that in the United States of America that should be going on. And maybe a lot of people don't understand it, but it is something that goes on daily. People in unfathomable hardship, having to make decisions of what they can do with their finances when they're get strapped with a sickness that they don't have expendable funds to take care of it. But I digress. Going back to the minimum wage argument, I can understand people thinking that, hey, look, if you increase the minimum wage, you're going to increase the prices of everything else. But this goes back to the UBI, freedom dividend argument. If you have one place, or the majority of these places, trying to hack up their prices because people are making more money, you have one place who's like, hey, I'm not going to run business like that. I'm going to put my product out there for the same price, maybe just a little bit more than I had before. And then what happens? Those other places start losing business, and then supply-demand rebalances everything. Because it's just because you're making a little bit more doesn't mean you're made of money. That's the point Andrew Yang made when he was arguing for his UBI. And moving on from the minimum wage increase, I think we can draft legislation and implement that, but we could also implement free college and free universal health care. You can call it free or single-payer health care, taxpayer, whatever you want to call it. I think we have more than enough resources to delegate to these kinds of social programs. But that and UBI, it's a free universal health care, free higher education up to a certain point, universal basic income, and higher minimum wage. Because as we move on, a lot of these jobs are going to be automated. We're going to have technology that's just going to phase out a lot of the labor sector. And when that happens, we need to be ready to support the population we're just going to have to support the change in the environment as it progresses. But thanks for listening. God bless. Peace.